what's going on out there in YouTube land? You notice I said YouTube land because I'm just calling Rumble stop right now because the app's going berserk. Can't upload half of my shit. So it is what it is. I'll just stick with YouTube for right now. So, like I already told them, got more content on YouTube anyway, so it is what it is. Anyway, hope everybody is sitting there pulling through, figuring shit out, getting clarity, doing you, loving you. You know how we do around here, literally. So thank you for the views, the likes, the shares, the subs, the donations. I don't really care. Shit gets figured out. Trust me, shit gets figured out. Plain and simple. It really honestly does. So it's just a matter of it's a matter of time, 111, and faith. Plain and simple. Because even my ass has faith. Believe it or not. So, you know, it's just a matter of timing, divine timing, you know, all that fun stuff. Are we learning what we need to learn? Are we catching ourselves when we need to catch ourselves? Are we sitting here and being able to tweak what we need to tweak? Like with me, I was telling my cohort, what was it, yesterday on the bus, I think it was, that, like with me, most of the personal inner work, I'm done. I've done it. Can't do it any more than what you already have, which is fine, not a problem. But most of the work I need is shit from people sitting here telling me, hey man, calm down, hey do this, hey do this, hey do this, just like she got me out of my comfort zone. Get your ass on that bus. Okay. We all have a scared little boy or a scared little girl inside of us. We do. We do, because let's face the facts of reality. Most people's childhoods weren't all bad, weren't all good, but it could have probably been better. You know, and that's half the fucking work right there, is understanding that it's not your fault for the way people treated you when you were a kid. It's not. So, but yeah, no, as long as we're doing what we're doing and we're getting on that straight and narrow and we're slowly working on shit and everything else, then, you know, we gotta sit here and we gotta understand that first and foremost, what's going on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that, people. Anyway, but yeah, no, we gotta make sure that we can stand our ground in any situation. Understand when to just be like, you know what, I'm talking to a brick wall and I'm not getting nowhere. So it's all, perception's a bitch. Just remember that. Perception's a true fucking bitch. So I'm gonna have to look at when that damn full moon is so I can sit there and do my full moon read. Because in October there might be a span of about a week or two that I don't upload shit. So just FYI, still looking into that, still trying to figure that out. But just FYI, got some shit cooking about here behind the scenes. So, you know, we're all trying to make better life choices and better choices for us and to help us grow and mature and everything else. So let's go one more shuffle. And they always say, keep your shit close to your chest. Don't tell anybody unless it pertains to them. So let your results and let your achievements speak for your struggle, basically. I know I said one more, but ADHD's a bitch. Alright, that's good enough. Well, we got 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. We finally being one with ourselves, or we finally understanding the concept of being one with ourselves. Now, there's a difference between doing it and understanding the concept. Okay? Don't get cocky and don't get ahead of yourself. The 8 of Coins. You're working. You're working. You're getting bright ideas. You're working. Your bright ideas are up here. Okay? This is the distance between you and your working. Here's your ideas. Now, whether they're the same ideas or whether these are the small steps leading up to the big ideas, whichever the case may be, but you're working, which is what we want to see. You're sitting there and you're putting in the work. Ace of Coins, what did I just say? Did I not just say that you're putting in the work? You're understanding shit on a completely different level now. You're grabbing a hold of aspects here in the 3D world, which guess what? It's like I told you the other day about whenever the reading was going up about self-love and everything else. Self-love is literally about the only thing. Yeah, look at this. Knight of Swords. You're learning. You're Knight of Swords and 3 of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Coins. Yeah, you're learning. You're sitting here and with the 8 of Coins on the bottom of the deck. And look, the 10 of Swords followed by the Lovers. You're learning. You're in the process of learning. It's just like with this Ace of Coins, you're learning the value of the materialistic shit, which is something that we have to do, plain and simple. With the Knight of Swords and the 3 of Swords, come on. 3 of Swords is heartbreak, sadness, that generalized aspect. Okay, fine. We all go through it. But I'm being drawn to that spider. I've been seeing a lot of spiders. I have. More than normal. Okay? But spiders, look up spiders as far as spiritual meaning and all that stuff. But the Knight of Swords, if the Knight of Swords was in the upright, it's like you're ready for, in essence, because I mean, look, he's ready, but he's nervous. He doesn't have that strong stance. In essence, like, just gonna show my age, but like Highlander or like He-Man or somebody like that, you know, somebody that has a sword, like Conan, you know, he's, you know, you're sitting here, you're learning about what you've went through. You're starting to understand because you're getting out of the 10 of Swords energy. You're starting to understand the Lovers. You're starting to understand yourself. You're starting to understand, hey, guess what? This person did this to me. Just like I said, what? This person did this to me, and now the damn thing vibrates. See, look at that. Confirmation. And I know damn good and well you guys heard it because that's what's holding my other phone up. Okay? Are we going to start talking, or are we just going to start sitting here shuffling? Thank you. The 4 of Wands, yeah, you're working on stability. The 6 of Wands, yeah. The 2 of Cups with the 5 of Coins in reverse, followed by Temperance. with you starting to understand what you're starting to understand, like my cohort, she's starting to understand that it's okay if you don't think and believe like everybody else does. That's perfectly fine. It's not the end of the fucking world. You just gotta stand your ground and make your boundaries. Death. Then with the Two of Cups, yeah, you're looking at everything from a different aspect right now. Okay? And the different aspect is showing you what you need to be shown. Okay? You're starting to understand, you're starting to grasp a hold of just everything in general. You're starting to understand, codependency. You're starting to, and I'm talking the bad kind of codependency, 1101 on the clock. King of Coins in reverse. It fell on Temperance and Death, but yeah, see, you're understanding balance a little bit more. Far from actually what's going on, so don't get cocky. But you're starting to understand. You're coming out of the initial first death cycle. Okay? Basically, it's like if you got out of trauma, you're starting to sit here and heal and look at shit a little bit differently. Wheel of Fortune, starting a new cycle, followed by the King of Cups. Yeah, exactly. You're learning. Just like with me. Even though I had 2 failed relationships, once I got into the third one, shit didn't start actually clicking until I got out of the third one. For some reason, shit has to happen to me in 3s. Okay, so with that being said, you sit here and you look at shit from a different aspect. Like me, I was sitting here and I was going, see here, looking at what had happened in all 3 relationships, looking at what I did, looking at how I was. And then as soon as all that shit happened, guess what? Shit started becoming clearer. Big time clear. So, sorry, brain's going 90 to nothing. I got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. So, brain is going 90 to fucking nothing. Two Swords in reverse. Like I said, there's no more indecision. You're understanding this shit on a different level now. If it was in the upright, you would still be kind of like lost, kind of looking, like in the traditional tarot, it's this, with a woman with her, with a blindfold on. Empress in reverse. Yeah, you're starting to love yourself. You're starting to sit here and do this. You're starting to sit here and do that. Nine of Cups in reverse over that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're starting to understand how to love yourself. You're starting to understand what this actually entails. You're starting to look at this shit from a completely different aspect, completely different perspective. The Hierophant. You're not listening to anybody that is not going to sit here and bring you up. You're sitting here, you're taking the reins back over from your life. You're legitimately sitting here looking at people and going, hey, guess what? If you can't respect this, then I can't be around you anymore. For the Four of Wands over the Three of Swords, yeah, you've been fighting for stability. You've been fighting for everything, and all you get is heartbreak. Why do you think you're not listening to anybody anymore? The Two of Cups fell on Temperance in reverse. We're going to leave it there. We got the Page of Pentacles over the Six of Wands, both in reverse, and we got the Two of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're learning. You're learning on what to hold on to and what not to hold on to. You're learning on how this person's going to help you and this person's not going to help you. The Ace of Cups over the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're learning self-love. You're learning, if there is no, it's not give and take, it's give and receive. Big difference. The Page of Cups over the, if you're not going to be loving and caring towards me when I'm being loving and caring towards you, sorry, goodbye. Not going to do it no more. Damn sure not doing that shit no more. The Four of Swords over Death in reverse. Tower. Yeah. You're thinking about shit. You're looking at shit. You're starting to understand your value. You're starting to understand a lot of shit that you're looking at in a completely different light. Knight of Pentacles. It's lighting your way. It's showing you what you need to see. The Devil in the upright, yeah. Not so much the Devil in the upright. You're realizing on how much of a sore thumb you look in your current situation. You realize that on how not like out of place. It's just basically it's kind of like you've outgrown your situation. You've literally outgrown your situation. When you're getting tired of stuff, when you're getting tired of the shit, it's just kind of like I don't believe in the shit. I think it's fucking BS. But like NA and AA, they honestly say you got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Literally. Once you get to be sick and tired of being sick and tired over anything in your life, guess what? That's when shit changes. That's when shit goes different. That's when this happens. That's when that happens. Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords. Whenever you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, come on now. Ten of Swords still on the bottom of the deck, in the upright nonetheless. Somebody's getting sick and tired of being sick and fucking tired. The Two of Wands. Yeah, no, you're sitting there, you're thinking, hey, offer coming in. Offer coming in by yourself, for yourself, or it could very well be somebody helping you and showing you the love that you need to be shown right now. The High Priestess in reverse with Death. Yeah, you're Nine of Wands. You're coming out of Wounded Warrior, coming out of a death cycle. Just tread carefully. Follow your intuition. Realize that it's not going to set here. It's doing the opposite of what you think it is. Like you don't think you're following your gut with this. Okay? You don't think so. But look at what in this situation for you, whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're dealing with. Okay? Look at that. There's another fucking vibrate right there. Whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're dealing with, currently speaking, that's helping you. You have to understand that it's help. It's not making you carry a burden. it's sitting there and like here, like the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Nine of Cups. In between the Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. And it's in the upright. Yeah, somebody's learning the value of what they've been through. You're learning the value. Okay? You're having to sit here and feel shit that you thought you were done with. Trust me, been there, done that one. When you think you're over something and you're just like, wait a minute here, okay. You're learning the value of what's truly going on. You're sitting here, oh, wait a minute here, I never looked at that way, which making you look at that way brings justice in for that memory, that trigger, that situation, whatever the case may be. It brings justice in so you can look at it differently, then you can heal from that little thing. Small steps. Small steps, people. Come on. Seriously. 21:21, 21:22 on the clock. Funny on how I thought I put my shit. Five of Pentacles showed itself. Yeah, you're no longer walking in the fucking snow. You're not, somebody's helping you to where it's like I said before, you're not fighting. You're coming out of a death cycle. You're basically fucking somebody looked at you and played Arnold Schwarzenegger, come with me if you want to live. King of Swords in reverse. You're looking at what is not serving you. Oh, sorry. Fucking allergies. In between, my allergies and the fall are a bitch. 22:12 on the clock. A lot of ones and twos for synchronicities on the clock. And closing this reading out, Nine of Swords in reverse. Come on. Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Followed by the Queen of Cups. Yeah, no, you're understanding how to course correct and be able to get on that straight and narrow, like I keep on telling you. So yeah, no, this one ain't really, I mean, it's 20 minutes, but it's decent length. I just like doing long reads because I enjoy long reads. So if I enjoy it, then that means other people enjoy it. So, but not a bad read. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue learning. Continue to follow those people who bring you up, help you out, and they do it out of love. They don't do it, oh, you owe me this. They do it just because it's the right thing to do. You see what I'm saying? That's when you know you're around that's a good practice to keep, so you know that you're around the quote-unquote right people. If they're going to give to you like you give to them, if they give to you and you receive, then you can give to them and they receive. That's a good partnership there. Keep it up. 123:41. But until next time, namaste.